Something just hit me. Look how pretty. You guys see this little fly? It's a monster. I said, self, and pull this plug. Oh yeah, we got a good shot of it. That's enough. I love that little Rudolph nose. Gallons per minute. Every day, every 2 hours. The guts behind the beauty.
Hana Hui A Maui.
Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby. And I was sitting here admiring Tiki Falls, and I said to myself, self, let's create some content for the ohana. Something just hit me and I want to talk about it. But before I do, let me talk about something I just picked up that I absolutely love. Now, when I say I just picked it up, I probably had it for about a month now, and I want to share it with you guys. Kind of off the topic of fish, but I think you guys will find this interesting. Check it out. All right, so on my table here, I have the very famous pitcher plant. Yes, this is a carnivore plant. I guess you could say it's related to the Venus flytrap, although this doesn't have to disguise itself. It pretty much just sits like this. It actually came with these two. This is the third one that grew, and you can kind of see there's like smaller, like maybe 3 or 4 more that are growing out. So this thing is loving it right here. The cool thing about this carnivore plant is it eats bugs, obviously, flies, insects, anything that flies around these little tubes here. Now, these little tubes here have, like, if you look really good, you probably can't see it on camera, but they have little hairs that are reversed. So flies and insects can't get a really good grip, but it also has like a toxic nectar, kind of a scent, so it makes the flies or insects kind of drowsy. And then next thing you know, it loses its footing and it falls down deep into the pit. Now, down deep in that pit, way down there, is full of flesh-eating enzymes. This is a cool plant. Since I have a lot of flies flying around here, I'm gonna go ahead and feed it right there in its mouth, all right? Let me go get the fly that I actually just swatted. All right, so you guys see this little fly here? I just swatted it, but just enough. There you go. Oh, it just fell down. I don't know if we can see it. Oh, yeah, we can. Look, we can see it right there. You see it, guys? Oh, yeah, we got a good shot of it right there. So it'll slowly deteriorate, and down at the bottom of the tube are the flesh-eating enzymes, which will actually dissolve that fly. So that fly right now, even though it has no idea, it's part of the digestive system right now. Now check out this tube right here. If you look, there's a couple bugs in it right there. Those little dark silhouettes or shadows are insects that are slowly being dissolved. Let's see if this one has any. I thought I saw something. Yeah, you can kind of see it's really dark right here, the stem. That means there's something that's being liquefied. And that's how these things eat. Pretty neat, huh? Well, they don't necessarily have to have bugs or insects, but they actually get their nutrients from the sun, like most plants. So if you have it in a nice, happy area, they will definitely thrive with just the sun alone. But because they have this scent, it attracts bugs and insects, which is really cool. So every once in a while when I swat a fly, I like to feed this bad boy. Look at him way down there. Sorry, Mr. Fly. All right. That's enough of the carnivore plants that I'm so into right now. Let me flip the camera around and show you what's up with Tiki Falls. Okay, my ohana, this is my 8,500 gallon koi pond, Tiki Falls. We're gonna walk up onto the rocks here. And as you can see, the pond is looking great. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kill these aerators so there's not so much water agitation up here, and we can actually see the pond a lot better. Gosh, look, you can see it straight down to the bottom there. There's my blind shubunkin goldfish down there, Daredevil. He's hanging out there, and you can see the actual, oh yeah, I can see the high-fin banded shark right there. You can see its silhouette swimming around. There you go, it just came out into the light. There's a high-fin banded shark right there. It's a monster. But the pond is looking just immaculate right now. Look at it. Now this pond here, it's over a year old. So as you can tell, water quality looking great. This is exactly how you want your pond to look. A little bit of algae growth, but not too much. Let me go into the back area and shut off these aerators, and let's take a look at the pond without so much water agitation. Now here we are in the back of Tiki Falls. This is, I guess you can say, the heart of Tiki Falls is my Pentair pump. This is an IntelliFlow. This is what makes everything work. All I have to do is unplug the aerator. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this plug, And this is for our aerators. There we go. I'll put this on the side because I got to come back. But I also wanted to share with you guys how much this is pumping here. We're at 1875 RPMs, and it is pumping 62, 63 gallons per minute. You see that GPM? And if you guys were wondering, at 62 gallons per minute, my pond is turning over every 2 hours. That is what you want your pond to do. Basically, every 2 hours, it's filtering 8,500 gallons. I got this from my boy Anthony over at Koi Enterprise, who is a pond builder and expertise when it comes to ponds. He said you should have your pond turning over every 2 hours. So that way you know how to set or how strong you need your pump to be. So that is kind of the guidelines that you need. Hopefully that helps you guys, but I do get asked that a lot. So I have 8,500 gallons here. So every 2 hours, my 8,500 gallons is being filtered and pumped through the system. As you can see, the pond without the aerators on, man, I hardly ever do this. And look how pretty. Look at, you can see my big Sanke koi fits at the bottom there. You can see the gravel. It just hits the pond at this time of the day perfect. You can see all the fish. Oh my gosh, look at, you can see the Benny koi, all red koi down there at the bottom, hanging out. This is one of my favorite koi fish. It is a platinum ogon ginrin butterfly koi. Oh, so beautiful. That was another rescue I rescued from my boy Victor. You can see it's just a world of difference when I have the aerators off and how crystal clear the water is and how we can view the fish. Ooh, look at, see, I think that Benny koi has got Fitz, man. Fitz was my biggest koi fish, but that Benny koi right there, ooh, he's a monster. Let me go over there since they're all hanging out over there, right? Maybe we can see how the Mayan koi are doing. Remember the butterfly Mayan koi? Let's go check them out. All right, so we're over here in the shallow end of the pond, and you can kind of see them all swimming around. Really good view of all the koi fish right here. Oh my gosh, look at my goromo, that deep red maroon, kind of a creamy white body there. They're gonna make a bunch of splashing. Now they're gonna make some water agitation here. I wanted to see if I can bring over one of the Mayan koi. Oh, there's one right there. There's the panda. Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Look how pretty. Actually, it got really dark. Like a lot of the white is gone, but it does look really cool though, right? That is the beautiful Mayan butterfly koi. The butterfly on the Mayan koi are absolutely gorgeous. The black mask is it's all black, his face. It's weird. Normally they have a distinct black mask. Let me see if I can find the black and yellow one, and then you can see the mask. There he is. You see the mask on the Mayan koi? See, that's what the panda one had. But now it like turned like all black. See the mask? Yeah, I know you guys see it. So anyways, that's the fun thing about the koi hobby. It could look one way and then all of a sudden, boom, it looks totally different. Look at my Aragoke right there. Beautiful. Itagashi Koi Farm he's from. Aragoke, he's got like a distinct armored plate like pattern at the top. Here's my other Aragoke. You can see the butterfly on this one. So pretty, right? Oh, look it. We got a visitor. Watch, he's gonna get some water. Every day, the pigeons come over and get a drink of water, and then he'll fly away. That's what they do. But as you can see, the sunshade cells I have over the pond, so it does help shade the pond to keep it a little bit cooler. We are in triple-digit weather, my ohana, here at Tiki Falls. So as you can see, the Benny Kukukuriu, look at that button nose. I love that little Rudolph nose, but he's so pretty. Oh, that pattern, gorgeous. Got him from Koi Enterprise too, by the way. If you guys missed out on the Koi Enterprise live sale, it's every Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go check out the hostess with the mostest, my boy Anthony, who puts on a great show. Look at them all coming up. Gosh, they're so pretty, right? I hardly ever shut off the aerator. I usually have the aerators going on. Oh, look at my Asagi. Look at the big Asagi. This is the big Asagi I rescued from my boy Victor. Look at him. Ooh, that is a show quality Asagi. I'm telling you, that scalation pattern looks like a honeycomb. Man, I gotta have my boy Anthony look at that Asagi. That's one of his too, another Koi Enterprise fish. Oh, look at my Goshiki, my Tancho Goshiki. The circle's looking good. That's another Koi Enterprise koi fish. We have my Kumanyu, that all black koi right there with a little bit of white on its head. The kumonyu is known to change. So this could be a koi of 1,000 looks. One day, depending on the water temperature, it could look a certain way. The next day, you're like, whoa, what happened? Where'd it go? Look at my Yamabuki Ogon, all yellow. It's got a little bit of gainring in it too, but he's actually looking good. Now, when I say gainring, that's the little sparkles on the top of the fish. The scales have like a little diamond pattern, you can see. So he is a gainring. I think he is. A Yamabuki Ogon Ginring. Look at my Ki Utsuri. That's black and red. Looks like a tiger, right? Look at the big Benigoi. That's the offspring of the dragon from Dainichi Koi Farm. That's my big one, and that's my small one right there. Shiro Utsuri right there, black and white. It's another one I rescued. All the rescues are doing great. Now, talk about goldfish. I do have my Tamasaba Japanese goldfish. Right there's one. Oh, they're getting big. They can get up to a softball size. And then this one here that looks like a Tamasaba, it's not, it's a Shishidama. Those ones are getting big. The lion bowl fish. It was bred to have a baby-like face after the 2-year mark. So you have to wait for 2 years. And I've had them for maybe a year now. So once we hit that 2-year mark, we'll try to net them and take a look at the baby face. Look at the pond when the aerators aren't on. You can see clear down to the bottom from afar. This is how far we are. This is where I'm standing, how far, and you can see the clarity on Tiki Falls. Big shout out to MICROBE-LIFT. Let me show you guys, if you guys are curious, what I use on my pond. Oh my gosh, you can see from here, 2 big high-fin banded sharks right there. You can see their shadows at the bottom. They're usually a bottom-dwelling fish. But yeah, they're right there. Let me show you guys what I use on my pond every month, okay? All right, so these are my go-tos right here. I start off with MICROBE-LIFT Algaway. Even though I do have the sunshade cells that provide shade, algae still builds up in the pond, so I use this once a month. I use these 2 products once a month too as well. This is MICROBE-LIFT PL, beneficial bacteria, and MICROBE-LIFT SA, which is sludge away. This is the older look, just so you know. They have a newer style of look like that now, but this is the older one. So MICROBE-LIFT sludge away. So if you have a lot of sludge in your pond, that's the go-to stuff, but use it with MICROBE-LIFT PL. That's the 1-2 knockout. They work kind of hand in hand together to make your pond crystal clear, okay? And then I also use this, obviously, whenever I add water to the pond or do a little bit of a water change, I add MICROBE-LIFT Aqua Extreme. This is for ponds, okay? Don't get confused with the aquarium one, okay? It says pond, MICROBE-LIFT Aqua Extreme. Next to that, I use, this is a really good product too. I use this monthly too as well. This is Pond MICROBE-LIFT Concentrated Barley Straw Extract. This is the clarifier. This is what's gonna make your pond look like that, crystal clear, straight down to the bottom. And then I also use Pond MICROBE-LIFT Calcium Monornite Clay. This stuff's really good. I mix it with the food. I also just mix it with a bucket in the water, and I pour that in there religiously, and I use that probably every couple weeks. That stuff right there, really a go-to. Now, right now in the summer, I use this too as well. This is Pond MICROBE-LIFT Spring Summer Cleaner. They come in little dissolving packs. You just throw them in your pond, the right amount for the gallons, and let it do the work. It really does a great job. As you can see, my Tiki Falls pond, 8,500 gallons, is living proof of the MICROBE-LIFT brand. This is what makes my fish healthy. I haven't lost any. You know, knock on wood, they are thriving. They're all healthy. They're not showing any signs of illness. And I swear by MICROBE-LIFT. Look at my pond. Beautiful. So if you guys wanted to know my secret, there they are, okay? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products that you have to get for your pond to keep them healthy, but to keep the pond looking great too. We're gonna give these guys a little bit of MICROBE-LIFT food. Watch these guys turn into piranhas. You guys ever want to see what koi fish look like when they turn into piranhas? Watch these guys. Look at, they get so greedy with their food. Look at them. They push it everywhere. They kick it with their tails, and then it floats everywhere, and then they move in. Look at them all. I love, love, love feeding these guys. It's so soothing. Love them. but I just wanted to share this with you guys. Now let me know down in the comments, my ohana, if you guys want me to do something more specific on Tiki Falls, whether it be the filtration system, the pump, the guts behind the beauty. That's what we'll call it, the guts behind the beauty. Yeah, if you guys want me to get into like some species spotlights on certain koi fish, let me know. I'd be happy to create that content for you guys. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I guess you can call it an update video on Tiki Falls. Take care, my ohana. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in that next video. Much love and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui